Hey buddies, it's your girl Adnny yes, and this is AdnnyVibes, one of your main plug podcast show in Sierra Leone. I tell you that for free. Well, basically, as usual, I need to have guests with the vibe, the energy, and everything. And today is no different because basically today is more about fashion, you know. But funnily, having my guest matching something is what I don't really know. But anyways, guys, let me first start to give the camera to this guy here to introduce himself.
I have to introduce myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so hi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Yep.
I am Bakar Mansaray. I am, first of all, a fashion designer, a stylist, an event host.
Yeah.
Let's just, in a nutshell, I'm an entertainer.
Okay.
Also a student of the University of Sierra Leone, pursuing a degree in public administration and marketing communications.
Impressive.
And I live for fashion, I breathe fashion, and then
and I can tell.
No, you can't.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And basically I'm a fun, bubbly person and I'm very humble and kind and I am all about love.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So let me move to the beautiful lady here.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Nimata Alghali. I didn't have many titles as my co-host. So the CEO of Makara tie-dye wears.
Okay.
As you can tell, I deal with tie-dye where we can call Gara na salon.
Okay.
So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I am happy, more than happy, having these two components, having the fashion designer and then we have the Mansaray designer. I think these two will do a perfect combo.
Sure.
I think so. I think so too. I think so too. People at the top do collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Now the poor one you always feel the need for compete.
That's
no, I can see.
Okay, you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Okay, so my listeners, I know you're thinking, what are they going to be discussing today? Mostly, it's fashion because of the two people I have here today. But then let's say we're going to a little bit turn it around. It's going to be fashion, but somewhere around, mixing it. Now, today we're discussing cultural appropriation versus cultural appreciation. Many people don't understand mostly the meaning of cultural appropriation. Basically, what Google have to say about it is cultural appropriation often involves an insensitive and uneducated taking of cultural elements, while cultural appropriation involves respectful engagement and an effort to learning to positive cross-cultural understanding. I don't know for you, but for me, what I understand is like cultural appropriation is taking cultures that is not yours, but you want to have it, whilst appreciating it is different. I don't know what you guys think about it.
You want to go first?
Oh, ladies first.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so hello again. I think for simpler terms, when it comes to cultural appropriation, I can say it's like a norm. Following exactly what you meet in the society.
Sure.
Like the saying goes, you go to Rome and you do as the Romans do.
Yeah.
So in applying fashion in cultural appropriation, it's like you coming into an industry and you notice a certain ethnicity wearing this type of outfits, costumes and all.
Yeah.
You just go follow them without asking, without trying to take it like it's yours. For example, the Creoles wear prints.
Of course.
Who are the Limbas, the locals, most of those people wear Gara, the Ronco and all.
Yeah.
These are their own costume, these are their outfit, their ethnicity. It's something you see and then you recognize them instantly.
Yeah.
And you as a tourist or something come into a certain area or a certain community where this set of people are, you see the way, the style, the way they embrace these certain types of costumes.
Okay.
Without taking it from them, you just join them. You follow it. It's like just joining the norm.
Yeah.
That's, for me, a simpler understanding for cultural appropriation. Whilst for appreciation, it's you willing to learn,
Yeah.
adding it to your collection without taking it by force.
Yeah.
You appreciate them for what they are showcasing, their talents, whatever they are embracing, the things they are trying to show to the world. For example, white people coming from overseas, trying to know about our culture. They like this outfit. They are always so fun, so happy in our colors, in our different attires. They are not going to say this is my thing, this is whatever. They are just here to appreciate it without taking it. But they look so happy in them. I think simple understanding, I can just say it that way.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, how am I looking at you?
I don't know.
Well, that's because you look beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
You're,
Oh my
you're
goodness.
gorgeous.
I think-
Jaw dropping gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
I need to take you for lunch after this whole podcast.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait.
So cultural appreciation comes to me as a way wherein people are willing to learn other cultures in a way to literally broaden their perspective and then also connect with people culturally. Like Nima was saying, yeah, you see all of these tourists that comes to not just Australia but other African countries.
Yeah,
They come there and then they fall in love with our outfits.
Sure.
Africa is just a place wherein you can tell the happiness of the clothes you wear.
Yeah.
We have bright colors.
Mhm.
We are exhibiting. And here's the thing: clothing has a certain feeling. That's the power of clothing.
Yeah.
Clothing has a certain feeling. When you put these clothes on, it takes you to some level. Like you're happy. It gives you just know. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I want to look like this today.
Yeah.
Today is going to be a very good day.
Yeah.
And honestly, you find out, say, white people, they actually wear African attire more than even we wear with
That's fact.
and not just in salon, like all over Africa,
Yeah.
wherever they go. They see these things and they fall in love with them.
Yeah.
It's not just because of anything. So the thing that gets me is the fact that is it that we don't appreciate our culture? Other people have to literally lead us to appreciate our culture. Because if you stand by a foreigner, a white man or a white woman, looking through big markets, and
Especially
you will
that.
see how much they
Zest,
love
yeah. But
these things.
I also think it's the reverse. In the context I'm trying to make, it's just like the way they fall in love with our cultures is the same way we fall in love with them. So it's like this zigzag.
Because you know,
And
most of us.
then
yeah.
the sad part in that aspect of us Africans falling in love with the white culture is we get lost in it.
Exactly.
They don't get lost in falling in love with
They
our
don't get
culture.
lost because
At all.
they are people without cultures. They do not have cultures.
I think they do.
Oh my God.
I think we know they do. So this is it.
Okay. So I
Culture
wanna
and
relax.
lifestyle goes together.
Okay.
And that is who they are. Party after party is a culture to them. The African Americans have a culture. They have the barbecue.
Yeah.
They have the this. So the white don't they don't know they have a culture.
They have a dinner culture. Dinner with wine.
Christmas,
wine.
they believe it.
They have
It's
Christmas
Christmas.
parties.
It's family.
They have,
You not to go out.
Thanksgiving. It's like a culture for them.
Thanksgiving.
So they have a culture that they don't even know that they have a culture and they haven't paid attention to it. So because they haven't paid attention to their own culture, they don't even know they have a culture. But I know some people know they have a culture.
Yes.
When you go to some with money in Osna, Salonia, and some part in Africa, even the couches are being covered with African fabrics.
Yes. So
The interior, the decor, everything.
made of wood.
Wood.
Yes. They have this
love
cheetah,
That's
these
it.
artifacts in their homes. Most of the
Exactly.
time.
Lots and lots of these things. So literally cultural appreciation is just you embracing a culture that you see. You're willing to learn the culture, to broaden your perspective and connect with the people there culturally. White appropriation is just taking just one part. Just one. I said, and I'm like, okay. I like the fact that every Saturday is barbecue.
So you want to have
So I want to have a white wife that I'll be bringing to the barbecue every Saturday, wherein all of my black family will be frowning at, like, you're bringing this barbecue. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sure.
But let's connect that to fashion.
Okay.
Now, over the years, I need people to understand that Sierra Leone has 16 ethnic groups. And all of these ethnic groups have their culture, their heritage, their tradition.
Yeah.
And all of them have their cultural outfits that they put on. Like Nima was saying, the Creoles are known for the print. The Limbas are known for the Ronco. The Fulanese, the Madingos, they are known for the Lipi.
Yeah.
And guess what? There is no place in the world that produces tie-dye like McKinney. I can say that for a fact.
Yes.
Okay.
McKinney, all types of Gara, Kolenji, batik, all of these things. You cannot talk about Gara.
Even their design, because I've been doing tie-dye for the past 5 years. Even their designs, I've never seen some of the designs that I've seen in McKinney. I've not seen it in Freetown.
Okay, so you go there to...
I went there for survey. So I even met a man that has just one leg.
Yeah.
Do you know him? That makes tie-dye
in one place
with his sewing machine.
Oh, really?
Yes, it designs with his sewing machine. Like, it was so
unique for
it was so nice. You know, there are so many
I
talented
just need people to see the beauty of the Sierra Leonean culture, and especially when that is being transitioned into our fashion, then you will know that you might stick to culture as Sierra Leoneans. We just might stick to cultural appropriation. We will appreciate other cultures, but honestly, deal with the 16 that you have.
But do you feel Sierra Leoneans are like not appreciating their cultures more than they are appreciating, especially Nigerians? Because nowadays, when you go to most weddings in Sierra Leone, you know, people
we have to talk about that.
People prefer doing, watching Nigerian styles and, hey, do this style for me. Exactly. And then some people will even order from Nigerian brands, the lace, all this. Even when you go on the engagement night or the traditional wedding, we really don't do our traditions. I don't know if you people see that, because I feel like I see that, and I feel like people are not really appreciating what we have. I don't know.
I think that's something that has to do with foundation.
Okay.
Sometimes we grow up and a lot of things are not making sense to us.
Okay.
We are not taught, because I believe for every knowledge that we have been told before.
Yeah, sure.
So if you are growing up and then you don't get certain things that will lead you to where you were, you might not understand it once you get to a certain level.
Wow.
So what I mean by foundation is, if I be the grow up, I just the wear sneaker and jeans for attend all events. I go make party like what be the college. We get people who they watch to say, oh, this dress so every day, not so Saturday. That was they get it stuck every always like say people like in dress like every day na Saturday.
Yeah.
Which is wrong. If it's Monday, you should have an outfit for Monday. You never wear for go college, for example, if you're doing law, then you wear bronze to assist and create. You get what I'm trying to say? It's this thing about foundation. These people just get it. Now so I do this for
this is my
in
person.
certain ways, you have to change the way you dress. So for events like that, like you mentioned in wedding ceremonies, you get people in back where they wear polo for when I'm married. You go sit down like chair, you watch and say, what things can do.
Okay.
So you see, it has to do sometimes with foundation.
Sip it down. Sip it.
So these are the things that are affecting us.
Okay.
That foundation has a connection with our mentality. Because a lot of people are not trying to embrace, like what my fellow co-host was saying here. You went to a certain society.
Nima, I swear, forget co-host. You don't forget my name.
Oh my goodness.
Nima, let's just pause for a minute.
You know,
don't say that.
So I heard you said Abu Bakar Sidique.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I just use this fellow code. But I'm calling out by your name. Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move.
So yeah, that's the thing. It has to do with the foundation I would grow up. There are certain things I used to like when I was growing up, but now I have my own mind. Before I was being told to do this and that.
Yes.
But now I have my own mindset. People in Sierra Leone are not changing. We are not trying to embrace. We are not trying to come out of our shells. We want to, even if we have the wrong cause, there are so many ways that you can create it into something fashionable, something creative, but still representing your culture. You can, there are some shabby ways I see people appear, especially in events like that. Confused, like mentally, people,
like mentally, they're not
exactly. For example, like I said when I said foundation, growing up, my mom is a fuller. My dad is Fube. Normally, we are Yoruba people, Yes.
Rich culture.
So
diversity.
There's
two rich cultures.
There's this thing where we have slippers for everything. In my home, I cannot wear the same slippers I wear to the States. If my mama taught me, I watch my food, I sit down back and then return at house. This thing, you wake up at school, you there for change, you get Ospan school pants.
Yeah, that was what I love growing up.
It's us to do with everything about us. That's how we develop a certain mindset that takes us to a fashionable person.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes there are most fashionable people that are very subtle. They do not want to look extravagant. But it all starts from the foundation, which leads to a mindset.
Yes, sir.
I agree 1,000% with her because the foundation is literally waiting to catapult you even when you're up there.
Yeah.
But the other aspect again is the fact that it comes down to belief. And when I say believe, two things, it goes two ways. People not literally believe in themselves, that is one. And they don't believe in the raw talents and potentials that we have here. So for me, I had a friend who was supposed to get married this December, and then she ordered her dresses in Nigeria and blah blah blah. They came in okay. First of all, people need to understand the difference between fashion and style. And are Sierra Leoneans fashionable? Hell no.
No. No. But I can contest a bit to that. I think the females are trying.
Sierra Leoneans fashionable or the females?
Yes.
Oh, those are copycat bitches. You gotta blow that.
Okay.
Those are.
I just want.
Those are copycats.
Two.
Yeah. Oh, 2 against 1.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just reminding you.
Those are copycat people. Like they copycat. But Nima, agree with me.
Okay.
80% of Sierra Leonean girls wear Shein.
So
yes,
yeah,
it's like a norm now.
And Shein is made from plastic.
Yeah.
Because outfits are plastic.
I think
like you put electric ghost near a Shein clothes, it's a boner. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Why, like you said, something very important, which is something that I am working on personally, even in my own personal style. If my phone was here, I would have shown you something.
Okay.
How I want to start using the with country clothes, the green, white, and blue, to be creating jackets like this.
Okay.
We have the Boma jackets. You've seen them, right?
Yeah.
The Boma jacket being created from African fabrics. We even create sweaters now from African fabrics.
Yes,
like I'm saying, all we need to do, like you said it all. That's why I have nothing much to say. We just need to, these things that we see, we can incorporate into our daily fashion.
Of course.
And not just that, using our local fabrics also to do that. That is where the belief comes in. They don't believe in us.
They don't believe in us.
Because if they do believe, and then they value me and you too, I would not charge you 1,000 unions for this shirt and you think it's too much.
Exactly.
If they take that instead, they go tongue and go pick.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, what you're paying for is not the outfit.
Yes.
You're paying for my time.
Of course. I
You're
say it
paying
all
for
the
my
time.
creativity.
Of course, all
You're
the
paying
time.
for my effort.
Exactly.
Whilst you're sleeping,
I'm pondering
I am
ideas
pondering
how to create.
new things.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Whilst
true.
you are at the beach relaxing, I am looking for somebody who is sketching new designs for me.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So whilst you are relaxing, so that is what you're paying for. It's not the
From
coach
the
you're paying
moment
for.
you are paying, I've
Pay for
work
my
has
effort.
started. Exactly.
Like the least you could pay for is pay for my effort.
People are not paying
And
for
that is
effort.
just the one aspect. And then to have somebody who says, okay, Nima, you know what, you just started your brand. I might not be paying you the full price. But if you could be literally styling me, you know, till it happens. In this country, people are not even the one they wouldn't be for not get stylist.
Say that again.
You know, I would love to.
Oh
I'd
my
be excited.
goodness!
You know what I mean? Even only before you not get stylist, where they be at the position for you to get a stylist.
Yeah, sure.
Me, I will not name names, but there are a few people in positions when I reached out and I'm like, listen, these are my clothes. Like, free back home.
They not get money.
Like hair. Just wear them. And probably they think I complex them. No, it's not for you. I heard you attend the conference in the UN. I just wanted to wear my stuff at the UN so somebody will see it.
Yes.
Because if you don't believe in me to create the pieces you're wearing at the UN, let me believe in myself and be like, okay, wear this thing when you go to this conference, please.
Yes.
Somebody will say it.
Okay, that brings me to this. When people like need a buy from you, or maybe
Promotion.
maybe take it or whatsoever from you, and then you do you ask them to like promote you on social media? Because that's what I see mostly in Nigeria. We have this big celebrity wearing your brand and then tagging you, to help others know where they get the particular brand.
Let me just throw it out there as it is. Hell to the no.
Oh my goodness.
So let me tell you, I am a victim of that every other day. I don't know about you, Nima. I am a victim of that every other day. Either once you pay me for an outfit, let's say for example, a cocktail dress is going for 1,500 new leons from me. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, give me discounts. And I'm like, okay, sure. Give me 1,300 leons.
Okay.
Or 1,200 leons. Yeah. And then, okay, they pay me that.
Okay.
They wear those outfits for the photo shoots, whatever events, and those kind of things.
Yeah.
I am not been tagged. This is what they will say. Oh, I paid for it.
Yeah.
You didn't pay the full amount.
Exactly.
I gave you a discount. Do I need to tell you that the essence of that account was for me to be tagged on an outfit, say outfit from Sidique's closet, or
they will not.
Yes.
I experience it most of the time, even from people that are closer to me.
Well, that's bad because I feel like.
So that is where the belief that I was speaking of comes in. Even our close friends do not believe in us.
Most people want to be like.
I have friends that will reach out to me. Like, I have this event that I have to attend today. I swear on my life, I am getting up from my bed. I'm going to town, get a fabric cam, sew. They can only pick up all the sew. They wait for the clothes. When they sew, say like to go first. Then I will commodity begin the fail. Me at the tooth machine and keke. They tell people in Oswego lights for go finish up. I can again.
And you never.
And then guess what? If you're waiting for me to ask you for a picture, I am never asking you for a picture.
Can you imagine?
And then they'll be posted on their stories, their status, their this, and
they will be posting.
The people
I am not being tagged.
If even they didn't send the pictures to you, but if they tagged you. You can get a picture.
Immediately you tag me. Now I know I have access to that picture. I could take that and put that on my page. Yes. But look at the incident. So here's the thing. Look at the whole thing that happened between Nana at the AMVC whole situation.
Yes.
That was the big.
I learned something from that. Now because I know if you're not going to tag me at all,
then pay me the full amount.
You're not going to pay me the full amount. You're paying me for my value.
What I like about the whole incident was Vicky.
Oh, I love her contribution.
Yes, she made
I love when people have their people. They have their people's back.
Yes.
When Vicky was talking, Vicky understood because she has lived the struggle.
Yes.
She understood,
you cannot talk about something you haven't experienced.
And she has lived the struggle,
and she was giving her own advice.
Yes, and I loved what she said, and that isn't the same thing I said here. If you can, auntie, carry your tag, hold the tag. I want the money.
Give me the money.
Now Vicky is established.
I feel like the money was so small.
Vicky doesn't need no celebrity time.
They will forcefully
As a matter of fact, these celebrities,
they want to be associated with her brand.
They literally want to be in the Vicky James brand. What does she do? She handpicks those she dresses. Anybody may tag her.
She limits her clientele.
She doesn't beg to be tagged. That's why she
So do you see the essence of quality over quantity? And that is what I am. Listen, I have experienced a lot of things. Like, this is a podcast. This is where we talk about it all.
Of course.
I have a family member who reached out to me to do some outfits for her and all of that. And then I'm like, I can't charge you, just buy the fabrics. She bought the fabrics. I have tailors and seamstresses I work with. And I am somebody who do not literally exploit people.
You have to pay them well.
Very well. And then I'm like, okay, these are the outfits I want to do for this person. How much do you think one is going to cost me? One of these outfits, 2,700 millions.
Wow.
3,000 millions. This millions. And guess what? These are not gowns. These are just short cocktail dresses. But these are cocktail dresses. These are dresses you're going to use cones in design and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, Madam, because of family, I could literally pay for one for you, but you have to cover the rest of the cost. Because the money we even send to buy fabrics is not there available. But just one dress. Just to pay for my seamstress for one dress. Don't cover the money we send for buying the entire fabrics for 4 dresses.
Oh my goodness.
Auntie, if I open phone, if you hear voice notes,
Oh my goodness.
and I'm like, wow. You know.
But you know,
but then I don't blame somebody like that.
I don't want to forget this. I know we're on a podcast show, but you know you owe me one dress. Okay, let's continue, please.
Yes.
No, we can continue. You owe me one dress.
If it was no, I actually do have lots from the events.
Yeah, I know.
So they are just hanging there.
Okay, so I think my next podcast, I'll be wearing Sidique.
We could be from here to the house to
oh my goodness.
Not just one, you could get a couple.
Oh my goodness.
Whenever,
I know, right?
And then you could just shout out,
No problem. You're my boo. I can always do it. Okay, so Nimata, let's talk about is it the ink or the coloring?
Okay.
Yes, of you doing all. And also, I really want to know mostly because I have seen your designs. I've seen most of them. And every time you remove new designs, they have different set of, coloring styles. And how do you come about that?
So, I'm a big sucker for colors. Even I love black. And I really love black.
I know.
I feel like
that's our go-to.
So when I started, most of my friends were like, "Now black no way there for the neck." But no, the theme of my business is a colorful life is a happy one. So during my teenage years, I think I went to, this bit of depression, trying to figure out myself. I was mostly depressed.
Okay.
And then I felt a connection with certain colors. When I put on certain colors, the way I feel, maybe I will be feeling so down. The moment I wear yellow, I will just feel all over the place,
It just
so in a way, I use my mood to blend colors when creating a specific design. Yes. So I just think, try to create, do research. Everything is on Google now.
Yeah.
It's all about you investing your time and energy into creating something.
Okay.
Doing something to become better than you were yesterday. It has to do with nurturing. You cannot just sit and want to be better. You have to put in the work. Okay. So in creating these colors, they are out there for sale, but it's a matter of knowing how to combine them. Bringing out this thing that someone will just see and say, "Oh, I like that. I'm gonna get that." Okay. So that's just the thing behind it.
Okay. my people, I hope you're enjoying and having fun along the way, because we definitely are, and we're learning as well. I'm not a fashion person. I'm just me. But
Oh, you are a fashion person. You in the black dress.
no, I'm just me. Basically, I'm learning from the two
And you were looking fine.
Thank you very much. But let's take a little break, and when we come back, we got more for you. Hey people, we're back. This is Agnes Five, one of your main plug podcasts in Sierra Leone. I can tell you for free, and that's a period because it's Agnesoa. You know what I mean? Yes.
The vibes.
Yes.
Those with the most.
Of course. And I still have my guest with me, Sidique of Sidique's Closet, and Nimata, the Mankara queen herself. She is good. These two people, that's why I said at the start of it, I would love to see a combo, having Nimata's Mankara mixed with your fashion.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
love
that?
that too because
Yeah.
just like 2 months ago, I did my first ever styling. I
Mm.
can't wait to, be to be honored.
Oh,
Or you give me the honor of teaching me.
I
how
will
to do
dash
this.
you.
oh my
You will
goodness.
dash you. I
How
will
to do
dash
this,
you.
Oh my goodness. That would be fun.
Yeah, it will.
That would be so fun.
I have a contestants traveling in September to India,
Okay.
and everything Sierra Leone, everything.
That
That
would
would
be
be
lovely.
So
I live
I
for things
literally
like
will
that.
take your number,
Okay.
your contact, and we'll talk
So-
about that.
I think by introducing yourself, I forgot to say he's one of the best designers for Miss Sierra Leone.
Oh my god.
And but I just have to say,
Stop gassing me.
but I just have to say,
I am mad.
yeah, good.
I try.
Yes. And so having to use Sierra Leone brands, apart from just for, contest purposes, you use them like on a daily basis. I feel like it will be good
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
and Sierra Leone brands as
Sure.
well. That will feel something. So for me, one thing again I love, you once spoke about it, big market.
Yeah.
When you go to big markets, because mostly I go there to buy things for my aunt and uncles.
Who lives abroad?
So this is where it comes in. The people over there are much more appreciating the culture than us, because mostly some people will be here in Sierra Leone and not even bother to get beads, the African wears. But when they get there, they are like, oh, I can't find this here. It's so hard. And I see people like the Nigerians are always buying this. I really need to get this. You need to buy me beads with bead. You need to get me this. I'm like, you were here, but you didn't get it. So now you know the use. And then sometimes I'm like, even myself, I'm guilty of that. So I just calm myself down. But I feel like people out there really like, let's talk about independence. When you watch it, you go online, the people overseas celebrate it more than us here. Do you believe that?
Because now they understand the value
Okay.
of what it is to actually have an origin or culture that you come from. Let me tell you, Ada,
Yeah.
there is really nothing special. I repeat, nothing special about Nigerian culture. It's just the fact that they so appreciate their culture.
Yeah.
Nigerian man, it is shoving culture culture in your face.
Their food.
You know what I mean? They
That's the most important part
thing.
you have touched.
Their food is like they will tell you Nigerian has
Like
the
best
best
jollof.
But recently
guess what?
we won. Syria won the best
listen.
It's not about
They
winning.
say it's not about winning.
It's about believing.
The actual
It's
truth
the belief is the win.
Ada,
It's
the actual
it's the
truth
win.
is Sierra Leone has the best jollof
Jollof
in the world.
It's the
But we
But I
don't
like
believe
the fact that Nigerians will
I
tell you,
contest.
Nigerians will tell you Nigerians do not fit past Ghana.
Yes,
They
Nigerian jollof is the best jollof. And in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I've tried it. Please, like,
It's just the
no.
enough.
And
That's
I think there is this Nigerian lady or something that invited this girl Waterloo Titi on a podcast.
yeah.
And they did the cooking thing and blah blah blah. And I could hear these two Nigerian women saying, "Well, I guess the only difference is the tomato was like the tea."
But
And
you
I'm
are just accept.
And I'm like, Auntie, listen, calm down. My friend, Wiata, won that competition you were talking about in Ghana.
Yeah.
That lady, and if you want to say for me, then maybe only cook.
She can cook,
We
right?
have
Some people are just
Sierra
doing
Leoneans
something.
can cook.
I have eaten Nigerian jollof, Ghana
Sierra Leoneans
jollof.
can cook,
In fact,
you know.
the worst is Senegal jollof.
Senegal jollof. I think it's too oily, too wet.
Okay, the
Oh my
only
God.
probably I could deal with. First of all, I'm not the rest of my food they use for me. I don't like food. I don't know if
Yeah,
they
I
use for
don't
me.
like it as well.
What's it? I don't even know. Then how do you put sour on jollof?
Yeah, that's how
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's how they do it. And we have
And then you want to tell me that's the best jollof.
I think in a way, food also adds the connection with culture.
Yeah, that's yes.
So
As well.
Nima, honestly, in pictures and in videos, Nigeria, Senegal, Ghana, your food looks good.
Yes.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
But
They know how to brand.
tasting it.
They know how
The
to
thing
brand.
about like you
Like,
said,
do not play with
They can
ceremonial
accept.
delicacies.
Yes, it's
Yes.
so good.
And I live with my friend at Os, who can tell me, say, cassava lemme for talk na my belly. I said, that if you don't talk, I come be na.
What that's
you see all these people trying to learn cassava leaf, like when you go on, like,
Yes.
you know, like, what are you doing? Come here, let us teach you how to do these things.
I got my time in Nigeria, and then they know they cook cassava leaf, the leaf are
they
for
say
goats
it's
and blah blah blah.
medicine and
It's
what-
medicinal and blah blah kind of thing. And
I think
was
they
like,
use it for afang.
and I was like, no, why?
Just give it to me.
And then I
Give it
prepared
them.
cassava leaf oil and
Give it
granite
enough
oil.
egg,
And
but the egg, but
first of all, in the market, they have those things.
They have those
They have
things.
catfish. They
Yes,
have this. They have
yes.
that.
the liquid
Organizer.
something get wet.
Yeah.
You that's it.
And then they saw that.
You know.
And then I'm having Nigerian people come. Please, the sauce yesterday, do you still have some remaining? I'm
Oh
like,
my-
no.
It's here we have it.
Let me tell you, like, I do appreciate different cultures for different things.
Yeah.
But the thing I appreciate my country for our food, our tourism, our beaches,
Sure.
the valley. Have you been to Kabbalah? Have you been to the Warawara Mountain?
I have always.
That place is so cool.
It's beauty. Like, honestly,
Well, now they make her feel bad now because it don't tell her I'm good in.
I tell people all the time, the reason what to make me, I want to leave, go and get myself sustainable and what. I'm not sure I could live anywhere if it's not Saturday.
Wow.
Now I understand why people love this country, why they can go there and walk,
Then
and
come.
make
then
them
come
money
back.
and then come.
There's no
This
place like
country is
home.
beautiful.
It's
And the
beautiful.
beauty of this country is its freedom,
Yes.
its tolerance,
Yes.
it's the fact that I can wake up 2
It's
in the morning.
safe.
It's very.
I just, in my
The
opinion,
extent to how much
I feel like
as
living in,
Senegal, I have to either work on my passport or national ID card.
And here we don't
we
have
don't
that.
do that.
Even at checkpoint, they ask me for waiting.
This is
You
a free
understand this?
country. It's
Yeah.
one of the safest.
Safest countries in the
I
world.
just think that, in this country, even how should I put it? Even the lowest, I don't even know which time to use it.
Honest.
This type of people,
Nah,
they can live safely.
Yeah.
If you are rich, you can live safely. Okay, let's come to our celebrities. They are safer than us.
Do-
Wait,
Yeah, but I beg to
okay, wait. I want
change the word from celebrity to just a star.
I know exactly what you mean. Right?
Let's
We
leave it at
even
stars.
have celebrities, but they can freely work. We can meet anywhere. There's no hype when you meet a celebrity.
No.
When you meet a celebrity, we don't have that here.
We don't have celebrities in Sierra Leone. We have stars. You heard it here first. We have stars. We don't have celebrities. I said it. Do you want us to talk about that? No,
I didn't
let's
say
not.
I did it.
Yeah, I said it. We don't have celebrities. We have stars, and that's
So
it.
I think that's one way you can say this country is safe because no one is going to attack them if I want to.
Sierra Leone is really a beautiful country,
Yes.
and here is we're actually being serious at the ending of this whole thing. I think I just want people to embrace our culture.
Yes.
That's the
In
main
fashion,
thing.
in food, in our lifestyle, and then in every aspect. Sierra Leone is a very beautiful country. And where do we start? Let's start from celebrating our local contents.
Yes.
Let's start celebrating ours. Now we're young.
Yes.
Honestly, like I said, there's nothing special about Nigerian culture. It's just the fact that they are choking it down our throats
They are
to feel the
embracing
need,
it.
say they are the best. And do you know why we see them as the best? Because we see how they enjoy their culture, how they
So we just idolize them.
they celebrate their culture
And then
in
copy.
food, in clothing.
So basically, sometimes we're doing cultural appropriation.
Yes.
Because
A lot, in fact, as a matter of fact, all the damn time.
yes, that's why I'm saying even weddings now, we don't even show. I feel like movies. Let's boil it down to movies in Sierra
Before we
Leone.
go to movies, let people then start. Honestly, when I leave here, I'm going back home. It's Friday. I'm going to the club. Before, my designs are suits. Ankara, Nadipata, Africana, custom made suits. That is where I wear all the time. When was it I was at the club? If you see me at Bada, I'm learning to be. Because when I went to Nigeria,
comfort zone.
yes, when I went to Nigeria, because them still saying that we wear jean polo, so like the club shirt. When I went to Nigeria, Nima, I saw this man in the Agbada.
They will just feel like it's allergies. The allergies.
They have their beads on, fashionably dressed in their attires.
They look nice, decent, presentable.
Babes, I'll tell you for fact, anybody who is in Nigeria, they wear jean to polo, they wear Versace, Louis Vuitton, they can say packaging. The real men, that the ballers and the spenders, they wear African wears.
Oh my goodness!
They wear their native attires. Then get their hair beads, na their neck, then get their hand, then get it.
So
you know what I mean?
Another thing I want to point out is that people who say, "I don't like Gara." I don't like Gara. What do you mean by not like Gara? I got so many people that will be wearing Gara because of me.
No, you made me wear it. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
you made me from
a lot of people
from 3-4 years ago.
Like
you made me do it.
That is part of you.
Yeah.
How can you not
let people start? Okay, let me start.
If you don't understand them, I can understand for sure. If you don't understand, you go say, "Teach me why this. Make I understand why you they portray this. Make I get another." Well, not just come and say, "I don't like him." You don't accept me, if you want to try.
But I feel like when you
people
do it,
who
you
say,
love it.
"I don't like this," honestly, check them. They don't even know themselves. They don't know what they like, what they don't like. They don't know.
How can you not like something that
some just say it's maybe because they have issues with
Let me promote the fact that every Friday, Sierra Leoneans, let me continue for the way we African.
Yes. That's so
it's beautiful.
Of course.
There is within Ministry of Development or Environmental Planning or something. They get one top rooftop. I used to go there all the time to study. I can there on the Fridays and I see people in the African. I don't know, for so many reasons I feel so good.
So amazing.
So good. Like I day. Recently, and before don't start to show why they go on the streets, they talk to people in Africana, but the mentality of people in this country is tough. To have them stand and talk to you on camera.
Some people
they can't do that. But it's really beautiful. And I love that. And guess what? It's not easy for us, you know that. But we're getting there.
We're getting there.
So, babes, Sierra Leonean designers and stylists, people that even the tailors and seamstresses, they are talented.
Thank you. You just brought in
but
something.
Suffer.
Yeah, they suffer. But do you know another problem you have?
We know.
Tailor. Oh my goodness.
We know.
Tailors.
We know. You know, sometimes
at some point I stopped wearing African, not because I don't like it. I get a whole plastic
of African wears to tailor for over 2 months. He never touched it.
Don't ever
Not
make that
even one.
mistake again to give all your outfit to
Oh
one
my
person.
goodness. I was so frustrated.
And also, they are tailors, they are designers, just so you know.
So here's the thing. I am. That is one thing where literally they affect my business because of
Inconsistency.
Inconsistency.
Yes.
And it's affected my business greatly.
They are not
And
dependable.
any seller who work with me knows say I am somebody who is fair.
Yeah.
I pay them very well. And I ask them the reason why this person come to me. Anything I can do this outfit.
Yeah.
But the detailing and the
attention
neatness, the
to
attention when you
detail.
get to the clothes. So if I tell you say I want my dress for get the thread, you better give that shit a draw thread because that's what my clients want. So I need to sit there, make sure say I will execute that need to perfection.
Exactly.
All of the big names of designers in the world, the Balmain, this none of them is so.
Yeah.
That is why I tell people say I'm a creative designer. Sometimes we suffer because people go take people in magazine picture can show you saying this.
Yeah.
Why are you limiting me? Why
Let me do my thing.
Explore.
Tell me, this is why I feel like say, in the long run, this be the first place you hear this. In the long run, I am going to quit creative designing and I'll just stick to styling.
Why?
Because tell me, it's my wedding and I want to
Give
look
me
like
a vision.
goddess.
Give me a vision.
That's it.
Okay.
It's my wedding. I want to look like a goddess.
Okay.
It's my birthday. And I am going out with my friends for drinks. I just want a cocktail dress that will feel comfortable to dance in something sexy that embraces my sexuality as a woman. Just give me the vision.
And then you will
I take it to my sketch guy. I have a sketch guy. I take it to my sketch guy. In all the years that I've been doing this, Ada, I have only met 2 people who said, I need you to do you. Everybody else that I've been working on.
The sister alien.
Now photocopy. And at Sunday way, if it's only not in good mood.
What
I get.
That can be.
And when that happens, mostly I am not at the store to supervise it and then the sellers will be clients.
Probably not for the wahala.
Oh my goodness.
So let's be real.
Yeah.
And a lot of us that go through this thing as creatives in this place. So I think it makes sometimes even we as designers or as tailors or seamstresses, we have a role to play where people can talk say, I know the word African again.
Yes.
And these are some of the things.
I tell you,
because if you don't tell me saying that this I want, but you say, why if I can't tell me saying that you want?
I love
why for most people in style? You can't tell me
there are times
now you want.
Sometimes even when I go to do my hair,
when you watch those people that appreciate the culture,
for me.
Yeah, the white people that appreciate the culture really, and we outfit them. Pants, skirts, simple tops that they can throw on every day. Go to work, after work they go to the pub. That kind of thing, and they blah blah blah. That girl. Mickey James in picture, they go take Mickey James in design, they go take it out to me.
I think in a way, some of us are all.
It's not. If you want to challenge me, do not bring me a Mickey James's design to recreate it. If you want to challenge me, just like you said, just give me a vision.
Give me a vision.
Say this is what I want to look like. Throw me into the market. Let me go out of the way to impress you.
In fact, that's the purpose of being a creative.
Yeah, sure.
But then on your own creation, they don't want to pretest.
Well, for me, I think it's a 50-50 when it comes to that.
Me, in fact, honestly,
in my business, I'm like, since most of the time I only design a particular fabric or something, most of them don't know what they want. They just want the colors. So, in fact, just like you said, I enjoy creating something. And mostly when I give it to them, oh my God, I love the combination. You're so good and blah, blah, blah. You know, it gives you a sense of belonging, a sense of knowing exactly what you are trying to portray. You know, it's just the happiness.
And on agenda, it gets that issue. So that is why, and guess what? I am first of all, I can tell you this all the time. I am not a female designer.
You're just a creative designer.
No, I
was more into
menswear,
but he is a
The thing is,
He is,
women are
No, let's just
are
leave it at
supportive.
that. So,
No, I want to know.
That is the thing. Just because I have lots of female friends.
Yes.
so you just have to do it for them.
You know what I mean? So they come to me and I started doing it, and then Miss Arena began, they called me, I started going. And then, so here's the thing. I know they sell man clothes, so, but if I sell one man clothes, like one per suits there, that's like 4 million. Old Leons, 4,000 now. That one day, 10. Okay, it's an agenda when it comes to me. What you think? 10. So I don't look at this whole thing and I'm like, I'm not sure that is my calling. In fact, if that is my calling now, what do they do? I am going to create these pieces and I just they put them down.
Yeah.
Just they put them down. Now you size, I want to size now. I know women's sizes. Woman, I guess size 6, size 8, size 16 sizes. So I'm just creating pieces and I put them down. Say, if you want now, come back. And it's
So
you can, you go must see something at the collection.
So do you create pieces for ageable people?
Yes.
Do you do it?
I do.
For both men?
I am telling you, henceforth I'm sticking to male.
Our gender.
The agent will put on agenda.
Yeah.
They carry issue pass. Because now, I don't know who said to go put this concept idea at your age. You want concept.
This is the problem you see when you
Madam, how
you
can
should
do it at your
adjust
age?
to your age.
Yes, a lot
How
of
can you
problem.
be a corset and then we are finding something on the edge of your belly?
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I just feel like
Let's really just learn to appreciate
exactly.
our culture.
Let's embrace it.
Corset is not part
It's not for everything.
It's not part of our culture.
At all.
It's not even an African culture.
Nothing.
Corset now being in the 1640s
Well,
in London. It's
they
for
will
royalty.
contest that because we were colonized by
The British.
and they have the corset. Then go say back corset for the salon because they colonized.
No.
Okay,
So they
well,
will
that's the same thing about saying cultural appropriation. So you bring
So
us
you
there
see?
again because it's not our culture, but
Yes.
because of them colonizing us, we feel like we ought to take it.
Exactly. So these are the
Are we really colonized?
Please,
I don't know.
please. That's another topic.
I don't know.
Because
I didn't do history.
I'm like,
I didn't do history.
I ask myself this question all the time. Are we really independent?
That's a question.
No, well, that's
would
one
really
I really
that's
say.
the question we all
I'm
ask
not
ourselves.
sure we are.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's stick to fashion.
Otherwise, let's stick to it. 'Cause
Let's stick to fashion.
I cannot answer
Yeah,
questions.
but please, Sarah, it's all over the world. Listen,
Yeah.
it's a show, bro.
And also in talking
every
about
Friday, let me do well we young.
Yeah.
Made in salon by salon. You know what I mean?
yes,
Listen, we have United African Wear.
yes.
We get
I
I
love
love
those
salon.
Yeah.
Salon force.
Salon Force.
And now we have
You
one
know?
by
Um,
I
we get
can't recall
Nima
the
and
name.
design them with a gara. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have lots. We get Double Twins.
Yes.
We have
Oh, they do
Ankara
that
by
ones.
Dex.
Yes,
Like,
they are doing.
we
so
have
good.
Hudson Martin. Marietta just opened her store. We have all of these amazing people.
And Sidique,
you know?
I think, just like you rightly said, every Friday, it's also must not be only on Independence Day that we get to wear the green, white, and blue. If it doesn't matter, I don't like salon. I don't want to see Independence
Topic
Day.
for another day.
So you see,
'Cause if
we
you feel
have
we're
to
diving into that-
embrace it.
That's a whole topic.
We have to embrace it. We have to learn to love our colors.
Yeah, we have to.
The
Colors
reason, like I said,
represent
the
us.
reason why we see Nigerian culture and we embrace it and we love it is because of how we see them embrace it
Yeah.
and love it. And we can get people to love and appreciate Syrian culture if we embrace our culture. Babes, 16 ethnic groups, culture, tradition, heritage, incorporate all of those into fashion. The world
It's so
will not
bomb.
be able to stand Sierra Leone.
Sure.
I see the AMVC, all the dresses, blah, 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 blah,
We are
blah.
not promoting
They can tell them
ourselves.
I'm not thinking the AMVC, I'm thinking Sierra Leone fabrics and the Met Gala. Imagine, imagine Madam walking at the Met Gala.
Oh my
When they use
goodness.
22 yards fabric. You
That
can
can be
pay
used.
stay under.
It can be used.
I just want 5 people to wear Madam Woki.
Yeah.
Or any other Sierra Leone designer, Hudson Martin,
Yeah.
Azealia, Sidique's Closet, Nima. Like, well, Then we do gara. Then we do this.
Yeah.
So I get what Nima is saying. Now corset you want, no do am in gara.
Yes. Oh.
It's the blend.
Now
Okay, so
corset you
I'm
want, no do am in country clothes.
Yes.
And guess what thing?
Yes.
Country clothes they in different types and colors
Yes,
and this.
I saw
And now me I can buy country clothes plain one. Accountant to Nima. And
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
local.
Oh
It is
my
designed for Nigerian
goodness.
to Ghana.
I saw a lady wearing
Is that what you
country
want?
clothes.
Do it. Because now the same country clothes you the order in Ghana.
I saw a lady got wearing in a country clothes. I mean, Limba, you know, a man wear this brown tortoise, white lace, I think. Then in wear brown, how do they call it, that country clothes. The brown under the gear and jiggy on top.
Yes, that
I live
Her
for
name
those
like
pictures.
It's beautiful.
It
is so
beautiful.
amazing.
It was
And they did it
different.
outside.
It was different.
Cassava leaf, prepared
Oh
cassava
my
leaf.
goodness.
All are traditional.
Papa, wait, Papa, now, wait, now, wait, go, me, don't want to go there.
They
Now,
made-
outing.
they made
spaghetti
agidi.
bolognese, meat shrimp.
Some don't even know the
This-
food. Oh my
They don't
god.
even know how to eat the
They made agidi and put
Let's
it
eat
on
it.
banana leaf.
Believe you me, if
love
I
the
ever
setup.
decided to
I
get
saw the
if I
pictures
ever
and I was
decided
so
to get married,
Wonderful.
when the kind of me wedding, even if they do an up skyscraper, how many say Puyo get for the day?
Yes.
Cassava and gravy get for the day.
course.
So that,
It's
No,
so
I don't know
lovely.
cassava and gravy. I don't know if it's
no, not here. Not
You
here.
guys spot?
cassava and gravy get for the
Not
day.
here.
Kenny get for the day. Ginger beer get for the day.
Of course. That is
Yeah.
why that's one of the reasons why I love my culture. In as much as we are not exactly portraying the Yoruba cultures in Fube, but we have this connection.
It's
with them.
intertwined.
My God, our weddings. When I can say Fube man get business, people they go club. Not all man they not Fube. Oh, people they
Yes,
come
we
and join.
know.
It's so there are so
Have
many
you seen Momoni's fashion in London?
I saw it.
When
Yes.
his designs are coming on stage, they give you that
Yeah,
haunting,
Bakar.
that
Yeah.
haunting
You know,
vibe.
why I can look in status and say,
Tell me,
why you not go love her?
I was not proud to be a Sanya at that
Exactly.
moment. London Fashion Week.
Exactly.
They come out
Okay.
with your Oje sound.
Just
And the
sound.
design.
You know, it's so
amazing,
lovely.
so
What are you
traditional.
trying to say? Look
Yeah.
at that.
Then
That was the gates opening for that boy.
Let me tell you
travel all around the
something.
world now.
let
so
me
he
tell
came
you
on.
something. You have the people in Sierra that will be looking at that status and say, Sidique make na Falamakata business now go dey pass. You know, there are certain type of people don't want to see
I
you
intend to
go.
Falamakata last same Falamakata day.
That for me,
I
I feel
intend to
like
do that same Falamakata.
There are
you know
some-
what our problem is. I feel like we want people to copy what others are doing than showing what we
Than
are
the
doing.
copia.
Are doing.
These are the
Now, Mr. Ayula, brother, you are copia.
What
These are the
he did
things
is not
we live
copying.
for.
And
He
guess
did.
what?
He created something.
So-
but people in Sierra Leone will not love
That's
it
my point.
because they want him to do what others are doing.
And
you know,
that's
there are
so
some people
Those
that
are people, it all comes down to the mind.
the
Those are people with a
mindset,
very
the foundation, the mindset.
You know, it happens with Drizzling Cypher also. Say why Ikego Creole, why he did it.
Now,
why-
BET,
What's in our level?
It's
Speak English.
right.
when Nigerians go BET, they rap in their language.
Pidgin.
In
Okay, look
Pidgin.
at the new song that just came out, Ogechi, that is trending on
Thank
TikTok.
you.
Each one of us is singing.
Most of
That
us
way
don't even know what they are saying.
We are even asking for translation
But we
under the
enjoy
comments.
it.
But we enjoy
I don't
it.
know if
But
you
we
know.
have issue with us going out there
Speaking
showcasing
Creole.
our own. So basically, anyways, this is Sierra Leone. So, what I want to know from Sidique's closet and Nimata is what next for it. Yes.
What's next? Honestly, after my event,
Okay.
it wasn't a fail.
Okay.
It was just a means of learning and
Yeah.
growing, and I've learned a lot. And these conversations that we had here, these are from experience,
Yeah.
and it don't require me to go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
So people are not going to be hearing from Sidique in a while,
Okay.
because I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to go back to the roots, to the origin. I need to first of all know why I started fashion. I need to first of all remind myself why I am doing this.
Okay.
Is it for the money? Because it's not hair.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for the fame? I don't need it because I know I am very popular. I'm not famous, but I'm popular.
You are modern.
And is it for the contacts? I'm not sure about that. So I need to go back. For me, it's all about the art. It's all about the art. And because of those issues that we're saying, the drawing board involves actually me wanting to put myself through tailoring school now. I need to start sitting behind the machine because I feel like I'm not
That's a
getting
good one.
what I want. And me, a heart for please. I have OCD.
I think every person that believes in perfection,
Every
has
creative,
that,
you know,
have it.
whether on production
Exactly.
or
I have
whatsoever.
OCD. So I don't want somebody to do my dress and I see a string of thread hanging. And I feel like people, my tailors are not giving me that. So now I'm taking myself back to the drawing board.
That's good.
I came from a long line of fashionistas. My grandpa, my grandpapa, my papa, up till now with their life is a tailor. So I'm taking myself back to that level. So people are not going to be hearing from Sidique for a while. But by the time they are going to be,
They come back.
The comeback. The comeback is going to be.
people are really not going to be hearing from me for a while.
Except for me, though.
Yes, you're going to for a while because there is so much room for growth and improvement, not just in the arts, but also even with handling my clientele. First of all, I need to know my clientele because I need to have a targeted audience. My brand doesn't have to be for everybody. So is yours. It has to be for a targeted audience. It is going to take me time to build, but I will. So what next is me going back to the drawing board and then ticking those boxes that needs to be ticked and then learning and putting myself together. And my comeback is going to be top tier. The world needs to hear my name as a Sierra Leonean, not just a creative designer, but a stylist.
As a Sierra Leonean creative.
Sidique's closet from Sierra Leone.
Okay. Yeah. I really don't think there's much difference with what you said, with what I'm pursuing as well. So the last 6 or 7 months or so, I actually enrolled myself into a tailoring school, and I've already
that's amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So I couldn't attend my graduation because I was running my 3 weeks training class as well. The one I did in May.
Oh, yes.
So I cannot say I know everything in fashion or in tailoring, but I know the basics now.
Thank you.
And just like you said, I have a background of seamstress and tailors. My mom is actually a seamstress, and she's specialized in making prints, like prints. Oh my God, that woman is wonderful.
Who's your mom?
She lives in Fobe, Marina.
Okay.
She does so well. You know, recently I find out that people are going there to sew as just clients, but then they come.
Yeah, they sell it.
And they sell it for $1 million for something that they pay around 300,000.
Yes, and then it's like they own it.
That's exploitation.
But then, this is my mom.
I get that all the time.
When I tell her like certain things, they do this and do that, they say, Titi, la conade. You know, this family. But now I think she's trying to adjust to the norms and the prices, and just trying to fit in and making sure she also gets more, at least that she knows she's always against over profiteering, but I keep telling her that is not over profiteering. It's about you knowing what you're doing.
Yes, and your worth.
Your value. She's effing good.
Yeah, I know. I have seen her brand. You know, I usually go to her house for my wares.
So there's a certain collection.
You don't pay me.
What? We're a couple.
There's a certain collection I'm working on that I want to blend with what I grew up, because she practically raised us with these things, sewing, making ginger beer, just like what you were saying, the cultures. I have a lot of cultural mindsets in me because of my mom. You know, when she makes these prints, I wear them for African Child's Day in school. I'll be the top of the school. You know, oh my God, you can imagine.
Yeah.
You know, modeling these things and all that.
The collaboration is collaborating.
Yeah.
Very well. Just call me a good collaborator.
You are the interest.
I'm here thinking fashion fest. I'm here thinking fashion fest.
That will be so fantastic.
You know,
she's so
fashion fest. We have all these
I don't
Gara,
know
Kolenji.
this Eid that just passed. I actually wore Gara with spring stitches.
Beautiful.
When
the
I
thing is, I wasn't seeing.
when I posted it,
I gave my phone to.
when I posted it a day before the when I went for fitting, when I tested it, I just put it on my status and said a new collection loaded. My God, you can imagine. Everybody, I want
Oh,
because
my
of the
goodness.
uniqueness of the colors I created plus the stitches.
Okay.
It's giving this
Very
two.
important.
It's important because Gara is not for crews, but prints are for crews. It just blends these two in one.
So you
You
see,
can imagine the
16
perfection.
ethnic groups blended together in
together.
fashion
So,
Yes.
yeah.
and lifestyle
So
and
it's
culture.
for me. I just trying to
Imagine
figure
we
out
two will
myself,
create.
trying
Okay.
to be more creative with this new skill that I've learned.
Okay.
Trying to do better, trying to learn more colors. Collaboration is one thing. Like I see the zest in you. I know I'm going to learn from you. You're going to learn from me.
Yeah.
We are going to do great things together by the grace
Looking
of God.
forward to that.
But then, especially when you want to work with other people in theory, and they think about complexity. They always think that you're complex, and you want to read from them. Or I just want to learn from you. I give knowledge for free.
You have
That's our
something.
problem.
You have something that I want so bad. You just graduated to in school. Now I'm thinking of it. You have a machine. Mine are not here yet. So just know, tell
Yes.
mom that you don't get one boy picking up the machine.
Well, if you can ask you, but pass away, born.
Okay, so it has been interesting.
Yes.
But to you out there, I hope you've learned something today because me, not being a fashion person, I'm just me, Adnny, a whole vibe on her own.
And a stylish one at that.
I have learned a lot about fashion, about designing, about Mankara, a lot more about cultural appropriation and appreciation. So now I want to learn how to appreciate my culture. So don't forget to drop in maybe your questions, or let me tell you this. Let me know if you appreciate Australian culture. You're one of the people that are doing cultural appropriation. I really want to know in the comment section. So till next time, I've been your amazing host, Adama Admisoa. And that's on period.